continuing success from the prior game, something that Todd's mentioned that you guys have struggled with a little bit. It looks like you carried that over that.
Yeah, in areas we did. I thought in the second period we really slacked in our play. We talk about consistency, and we tried to, I don't even think we sunk down to their level. We went below them tonight. Gave them a lot of opportunity. And when you stop skating, you slow down. They've got skill over there that can make a lot of plays. And thanks for Cam, and especially in the second period, you made us look good and kept us ahead by one.
I mean, both games you've played against them prior to tonight were tight checking, close, overtime games. Was that sort of what you expected tonight?
Yeah, they're missing some bodies over there as well. You knew that they're going to try and play their system to a T. They're on the road, against us who they seem to match up well against, and kind of wait for their opportunity on the power play and find one. So, PK did well tonight, but you got to give all the credit to Cam. He was great.
Matt, when when a goaltender's playing that well, it's like mistakes just aren't magnified like they might normally be. It just gives everybody a little breathing room.
Absolutely. We made a lot of mistakes tonight. Like I said, the second period wasn't nearly our best. Wasn't nearly what it had to be, and Cam came up big for us, kept us in the game. It could have been ugly, and we need to fix that part of our game.
Thanks, Matt. How did that feel in terms of continuing what you guys did the other night against St. Louis? Did it feel like it was a continuation of that, or were there still some holes in the game?
There's still some holes in our game. I thought the second period was kind of sloppy. I thought we could have done better. The only reason that I think they got some zone time in the seconds because we turned pucks over. We didn't really, get them deep and capitalize on our chances there. So, it's just being hard on the stick and just playing simple. But I thought all around the third period was solid. We got pucks in and we grinded them in the fourth line. Did a heck of a job getting that second goal, and that's what we needed.
You've been with this team for a few weeks now. What are you learning about Cam Talbot?
Oh, he's a good goalie. I mean, some nights that's the reason why we win hockey games, because of him. And he's only going to get better. The team's starting to play a little better and starting to play in front of him, so that's just always nice for him. We can't give up 40 shots, 35 shots tonight. Cam's making some big saves back there, but some games when we give up, 20 shots like we get against the Blues, or 25 shots, that's what he likes, and I thought we did a good job of that tonight.
Nice to know you can, win a game against St. Louis, the highest scoring game, then come out here and win in a defensive game, just being able to win games different ways.
Yeah, it's good. You got to find ways to win hockey games 1-0 in this league. That's the hardest thing to do in this league, is try to win 1-0 and just play simple hockey and, playing to your strengths, which is, for us, as Todd is, telling us, try to get pucks deep, work them down low. We got some size now, cycle the puck, get some traffic to the net, and get the ugly ones. I thought we did a good job of that tonight.
Seemed to, come pretty hard in the second there. We just feel like you had to fend it off a little bit through that period.
Yeah, I thought we came out hard and established our game early in the first there, and we knew that they were going to have a solid pushback in the second with that much skill and intensity up front that they got there. So we knew we were going to have to weather the storm, and we did a good job in front of our own net and boxing out and tying up sticks when I left the rebound there. So credit to the guys in front of me tonight.
Shutouts are, they're always nice, I imagine, but a 40 saver a little different than an 18 or 20 saver.
One way or another, you got to stop them all. So they all feel pretty good, but at the end of the day, the win feels the best. So
for all that has happened to the team this season, personally, you have to feel pretty good about how things have gone for you, just with the establishing yourself, the contract, reestablishing yourself, just everything.
Yeah, like I said a few times now, I feel more confident now than I have pretty much my whole career. So I'm just keep trying to build game after game and give these guys a chance to win every time I'm in there. And the guys have been playing some pretty solid hockey in front of me, so I'm just going out there and trying to give them a chance.
You guys are running out of games in this building. I think only 4 left. Is it kind of good to be going out on a decent note here?
Yeah, it's definitely Going to be an exciting 4 games coming up here, and ones that we want to take advantage of in this building with so much history, and we want to end it on a good note for sure. So the way that we've been playing lately is a step in the right direction towards that, and hopefully come April 6th we'll finish on the right note.
Session we had, and I think we should have created some little bit more traffic in front of them.
What explanation did you get on the no goal?
That was a tough one. I still don't really get it. They tried to explain it to me. They tried to explain it to everyone, but for me they called it off because he battered him with his hand. But then they came back and said it was a goal interference. So I still don't know what.
If there's any consolation, that's what the NHL said. He said he ruled goalie interference on the ice at the time, and that's not reviewable. So his call on the ice stood. That's the one they came up with at the end of the way.
Oh yeah, I know. No, I mean, it was the right call in the end, so it doesn't really matter. But it's they told me they looked at one thing, and then they came back and told me that they looked at a different thing. So I don't know. But again, that's up to them.
Was that a momentum killer?
Yeah, of course. I mean, it's nice to get a goal there, but again, we got to think about it, the way we play and our process here of trying to get better. So it was a tough one today, but overall, I thought we played a good game.
And Henrik, I know it's still about wins and losses with you guys, but do you still like the way you played, and is that maybe the more important thing here than?
Yeah, no, that's what I meant. I mean, it was a momentum killer today, and maybe we should have won this game, but I like the way we came back in this game and played good again. That's been a common theme for most games here lately. But for us right now, a good game is often not good enough to win. So that's where we are.
Sorry, you've seen Connor McDavid a couple of times, but just give me your impressions of him.
Yeah, he's so fast. I mean, he gets from 0 to 100 in a heartbeat, and he's tough to cover, and that's impressive player, and he's going to be good for a long time.
Quick turnaround tomorrow. Face the Blues.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough test for us. They've been waiting for us there in Vancouver as well, so they're going to be ready after their loss here the other day, and it's a good test for us. I mean, they are one of the contenders this year, and for us to go up against that, I think it's good for us. Thanks. The session we had.
What explanation or what did you see on the play?
Well, first they said they had to review it because it looked like it touched my hand, and then after they said it was incidental contact with the goalie, so it's not reviewable.
What did you see on the play? Did it touch your hand?
I mean, I didn't touch my hand, but I think just because I pushed the goalie in the net that it didn't count.
You were talking about lots of shots, but did you feel you got a lot of quality chances today, or was it
I mean, at the same time, shots are shots, and if you guys have guys in front, they could go in, or if he's unsuspecting, it could go in. So obviously 40 shots, he had to play pretty well.
Did you like the effort from your team?
Yeah, I mean, other than our first 10 minutes, I thought we outplayed them, and it should have been a better result.
Quick turnaround, please.
Sorry, obviously you saw a lot of McDavid in the O. Do you talk to guys about him, or just?
I mean, I played with him my last half a year, so he's a great player, and everyone around the league knows that now, and he's just a guy you have to watch out for.
Quick turnaround tomorrow. You face the Blues. What do you have to do there?
I think the same thing as the last 50 minutes tonight. I mean, it's tough to play these teams, and then you just got to play a fast game, and you can't trade chances with them, and then we had to play a heavy game, and I think we did that today.
Team was a solid road game, just couldn't get the one goal, and it was always going to seem like the first goal was going to be huge in this game.
Yeah, no, for sure that's pretty spot on. I thought we did a pretty good roll game. We tried to get pucks deep, and they got a very skillful team, so we have to play smart and play easy in their D zone, and just kind of grind their D's, and it was a tight game.
that non-goal? Was that the difference in the game?
I don't know. I haven't seen it, but it's.
But just being a momentum killer and swinging the momentum in that.
Well, it's obviously nice to get a goal instead of a disallowed goal, but I think it was the right call what I heard. So, that can't be a factor for us. We got to keep going and keep working.
Everly's goal, what happened? What did you do?
Came in, shot it, and back of the net.
Is that it's 5-hole?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it a bad goal from your point of view, or
All goals are bad for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I think that pair has been pretty steady since we put them together. And, Griff's playing, we're experimenting with him on the right side and Jordan on the left. They both played big minutes. They penalty killed. For a segment of games, this is probably the best Griffin's been all year. And we talked about some of the factors of the reasons why, but he's played well.
At the end of the night, he plays almost like 25 minutes, and some fans would say, "What do you do? You made a goal, you made an assist, didn't do anything." But obviously, he didn't make any mistakes.
Yeah, well, there was only there was 6 points handed out, 2 goals and 4 assists. So, some guys play on teams and aren't counted on for offense. Other guys play and move pucks and break up plays, and that's Griffin's forte. Even in his best years in junior, he wasn't leading the league in scoring as defenseman. So it takes all types to have success. We're still trying to find more pieces to the puzzle. We're trying to develop the pieces that we have here, trying to get more out of them so that we can grow and have more success. We're not where we need to be. But Griffin, from the time we sent him down last time to this time, there has been some growth, and it's showing, so that's a good thing.
Can you talk about Talbot's game today, please?
I thought he was really good. I thought our team, it's hard to criticize a win. I think you still have to look at things objectively, and I thought our team was real sluggish tonight. We started well. We played the first 10, 15 minutes with energy, and then after that we fell off. Not a lot of support. It was one man and 4 guys watching. And as a result, we played in our end a lot. We didn't have the puck a lot, and our goaltender needed to be superb, and he was.
Todd, is Talbot rising in your mind to the point where it's fairly easy for you to envision starting him 60, 65 times in a full season, as long as you're running the bench and he's on your team?
Yeah, it's, I feel really, and it's not just about me and my team, it's our team, the coaching staff and the players. I think you could line them up tonight, in order and by numbers, and everybody would tell you they feel really good when 33's in the net. And, I echo those thoughts. 60, 70 games, we got to make sure we keep this guy alive. Was a 40.
It's different playing those out west than it is east.
Well, but 40 shots too. We've had some good nights. We've had 22, 23 shot nights. You put 3 or 4 40 shot games in a row, it's taxing on them. And we also have to be aware that we're trying to develop a real young, good goaltender as well.
Todd, you kind of hinted at the moving the centers around, having your groups. It looks like you're starting to test that out. I know it's early. How is that starting to?
Well, we tested it for a period tonight. Again, they were the whole team I thought was sluggish, so we're just looking for a little bit of a spark, a little bit of energy. I wouldn't read a lot into that third period. I don't think it was a good evaluating tool. But we'll spend some more time in that situation as the year goes on.
Was that a typical Matt Hendricks goal?
Yep. Again, that's the type, Matty Hendricks probably prevents more than he scores, but he finds a way to get an important one tonight. Osterley, a real good job of creating the shooting lane, being mobile on the blue line, Cassian in the eyes, Hendo going to the net and finding a rebound. Pretty simple formula, but sometimes it's hard for guys to believe in it until they see it. Good night.